Good evening, dear students. This is the correction of homework. I hope that this clip will be useful for you, inshallah. Uh, this question is page 9 in your booklet. Matrix A equals and B, C. Find 3A minus 4B plus 5C. It's a simple question. We're going to multiply 3 by matrix A and multiply 4 by matrix B and multiply 5 by matrix C and do the operation minus and plus here. Okay, let's use another color. So I can do it in one step. 3, 8 means 3 times each one here. So 3 times 2, 6, and this is 3 times 5, 15, 9, and 3 times negative 1, it's negative 3, and 3 times 4, I'm sorry, 12, 3 times 2, it's 6. Okay, minus, now we are going to multiply 4 by each element of matrix B. So 4 times 3, it's 12. 4 times 1, it's 4. 4 times negative 2, it's negative 8. And 4 times 4, it's 16. I'm sorry. Actually, I did something wrong here. I'm gonna erase it. Okay. Okay, again, we have here 4 times 4, it's 16. And 4 times 1, it's 4. 4 times negative 3, it's negative 12. Okay, plus 5, we're gonna multiply 5 by each element of C. As you see, it's a simple question, yani no need for yani left something like this in your homework. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. And 5 times negative 1 it's negative 5. 5 times 3 it's 15. 5 times 0 it's 0. And 5 times negative 2 it's negative 10. Okay, now I'm gonna do the operation between these three matrices. So 6 minus 12 plus 25. So the answer is, I think, 19. 6, no, I'm sorry, it's not 19. 6 minus, is this 6? Yes, this is 6 minus 12. It's 6. 6 plus 25, it's 31. I wonder, yani, I don't know, full mistakes. Some students do stupid mistakes. They can't do calculations in calculator. I don't know what's the problem. يعني I opened here some booklets, and maybe some students copied the homework from each other. يعني this is the conclusion that I have to take it. So I'm sorry, and it's not 12, it's 19. Okay, and 15 minus 4 plus negative 5, the answer is 6. Okay, 9 minus negative 8, okay, 9 minus negative 8, it's positive 17, plus negative 5, so the answer is 12. Okay, negative 3 minus 16 plus 15, the answer is negative 4. 12 minus 4 plus 0, so this is 8. And the last one, 6 minus negative 12, it means 6 plus 12 plus negative 10, so the answer is 8. Okay, this is question 1. Let's see question number 2. A simple equation of matrices. Find matrix X where A plus 3X minus equals 2B. Okay, simply first step, there are many steps we can do such questions, or sorry, many ways. First way, I'm gonna write this. I'm gonna move A to next side with 2B. So 3X equals 2B minus A. And when I do this operation, I'm gonna divide each element of this matrix, or the result, by 3, so to get matrix X. Okay, so 3X equals 2B. I'm gonna multiply B by each number in B by multiply by 2, then subtract the result from A. So okay, I can do it in one step. Okay, 2B, so 2 times negative 1, it's negative 2, negative 2 minus 2, the answer is negative 4. You see, I can do it in one step. 2B, 2 times 1 minus 3. 2 times 1, it's 2. 2 minus 3, it's negative 1. Okay, 2B, again, 2 times 4 minus 1. 2 times 4, it's 8 minus 1, the answer is 7. 2 times B, okay. I wonder, this is A, this is B, so I have to take care about this. 2B, so 2 times 2, it's 4. 4 minus negative 1, so it's 5. 2B, 2 times 1, it's 2. 2 minus 0, it's 2. 2B, 2 times negative 3, it's negative 6. Negative 6 minus 2, it's negative 8. 2B, 2 times 0, it's 0. Minus 4, it's negative 4. 2B, 2 times 3, it's 6. 6 minus negative 3. 6 minus negative 3, it's 9. 2B, 2 times negative 1, it's negative 2. Negative 2 minus negative 2, the answer is 0. So this is 3x. So when I want to get x, I'm going to divide each element of this matrix. I'm going to divide each element by 3. Okay, so let's do it here. I'm going to divide this by 3, and this by divide by 3, divide by 3, divide by 3. Each one here I'm going to divide by 3. Okay, the answer now. Let's see the answer. First one, it's negative 4 over 3, and this is negative 1 over 3, 7 over 3, and here is negative 8 over 3, and 0. This is 8, 2 over 3, and this is 3, because 9 divided by 3 is 3, and here negative 4 over 3, and the last one here it's 5 over 3. This is example or exercise number 2. Okay, on this page, exercise number 9. It's page 12, I think. Sorry, page 13. Page 12. We have page 12 and page 13. Okay. Page 12 and page 13. I don't know, is page. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the back, inshallah. Exercise 9, page 13. This is B, C, and D. Find the matrix that satisfies 2B plus 3C equals 4x minus 3D. Again, simply equation. I'm gonna move negative 3D to next side. So I'm gonna write it here. So 2B plus 3C. I'm sorry. 2b plus 3c plus 3d. This is equals 4x. I'm gonna multiply 2 by b and adding it to 3c plus 3d. So 4x equals, I'm gonna make it in one step. 2b, it means 2 times 3. I'm gonna multiply this by 2 and multiply this by 3 and multiply d also by 3. Okay, so 2 times 3, it's 6. 6 plus 3 times 1, it's 3. 6 plus 3, it's 9. Plus another 3, because 3 times 1 is 3. So the answer is 12. Here's 12. Okay, 2 times 5, it's 10. Plus 3 times 0, it's 0. 3 times 0, another 0. So it's 2 times 5, here is 10. Okay, 2 times 2, it's 4. And 3 times 0 vanished. 3 times another 0 vanished. So the answer here is 4. Okay, 2 times 0, 0, and 3 times 0, 0. 3 times 1 is 3. Here is 3. Another 2 times 0, 0. 3 times 1, it's 3. And 3 times 0, it's 0. So I'm gonna write here 3. 2 times 1, it's 2. 3 times 0, 0. And 3 times 1, it's 3. So 2 plus 3, it's 5. 2 times 1, it's 2. Plus 3 times 0, it's 0. And 3 times 0, it's 0. So the answer here is 2. 2 times 0 vanished, 3 times 0 vanished, and 3 times 1 it's 3. Last one, 2 times 1 it's 2, 3 times 1 it's 3, and 3 times 0 it's 0, and we add them, so the answer here is 5. Now we're gonna get matrix X, so I'm gonna divide each element here. I'm gonna divide by 4. So 12 divided by 4, 10 divided by 4, and so on. This is divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, divided by 4, and so on. Okay, x equals 12 divided by 4 is 3, and this is 10 over 4, and this is 1. This is 5 by 4, over 4, I'm sorry, and this is 5 over 4. And this is 3 over 4, another 3 over 4, and here's 3 over 4, and here's half. Okay, exercise 10. This is matrix A, and we have matrix B, and it says find A transpose plus B. Okay, A transpose, it means I'm gonna make the columns as, I'm gonna write it as rows. So I have 3 rows. I'm gonna write it in 3 columns. So A transpose equals 2, 3, 1, 0, 5, 1. This is A transpose. Now I'm gonna add it to B. So the result of letter A transpose plus B. Okay, 2 plus negative 1, it's 1, and 1 plus 1, here is 2. 5 plus 1, here is 6. And 3 plus 3, it's 6. 0 plus 2, it's 2. And 1 plus 1, it's 2. This is letter A. Okay, letter B, it says A plus B transpose. So I'm gonna get B transpose equals, I have 2 rows. I'm gonna write it in 2 columns. So I'm gonna write it in this way. It's a matrix of order 3 by 2. Negative 1, 1, 1, and here's 3, 2, 1. Okay, for letter B, we add A plus B transpose. This is A. I'm gonna add it to B transpose. Let's use another color. Okay, 2 plus negative 1, it's 1, and 3 plus 3, it's 6. Okay, 1 plus 1, it's 2, and 2 plus 0, it's 2, and here's finally 1 plus 5, it's 6, 1 plus 1, it's 2. Okay, if you take a look to matrix in letter A and the matrix in letter B, you can see that this matrix is the transpose of this one. If we make a transpose for this matrix, we're gonna get this matrix, and this is simply because if I make transpose for this one, I'm gonna get letter B. Okay, C plus A, sure, C plus A, it's impossible. You know why? Because the order of A doesn't equal the order of B. So here's letter C, I'm gonna write undefined, or I can write impossible. Okay, this is exercise 10. Exercise 11, a simple question about matrices. X transpose plus this one equals A, B, C, D. Find matrix X. Okay, I'm gonna move this matrix to the next side. So X transpose equals A, B, C, D minus, and you know minus because this matrix is addition. Here I'm gonna move it to the next side, so I'm gonna subtract minus 5, 1, 2, negative 3. Okay, the answer here, A minus 5, I'm gonna write A minus 5, and B minus 1, and C minus 2, and D plus 3. This is X transpose. Now I'm gonna get X. Okay, we have this row, I'm gonna write it as a column, A minus 5, and here's B minus 1, C minus 2, and here's D plus 3. This matrix X. Okay. Exercise 16. First, I'm sorry, I missed page 12. Exercise 7. Okay. It's written such way, 5, 1, 2, negative 3, minus A, B, C, D, and it's equals 4, 3, 2, negative 1. And the question asked me find A, B, C, D. Many ways to solve this example. Okay, I can do it in a simple way for those who can, we can say, the underground students. For underground students, I'm gonna subtract these two matrices. So I'm gonna write 5 minus A and 1 minus B, 2 minus C, and negative 3 minus D. And this is equals 4, 3, 2, negative 1. Now I have equation between equality of two matrices. So 5 minus A equals 4, which means that A equals 1. And 1 minus B equals 3, which means that B equals negative 2. 2 minus C equals 2. So C equals 0. And finally, negative 3 minus D equals negative 1, which means that D equals 2, negative 2. Okay, this is page 12, exercise 7. Now page 12, exercise 8. Let's add another page. Page 12, exercise 8. A simple question asks me to get x. It asks me to get x, and it says that x equals 3a minus 4b. So I'm gonna multiply matrix A by 3 and matrix B by 4 and subtract these two matrices. Okay, I can do it in simple steps. I'm gonna get 3a first. I'm gonna multiply a by each number of a. I'm gonna multiply by 3, so it will be here's 12, and 3 by 6, 18. 3 by -1 is -3. Okay, 3 times 2, it's 6, and 3 times 3, it's 9, and 3 times 1, it's 3. 3 times 7, 21, and 3 times -2, it's -6, and 3 by 5, it's 15. This is 3a. I'm gonna get now 4b equals 4 times 3, it's 12. 4 times -1, it's -4. 4 times 4, it's 16. And 4 times 6, it's 24. 4 times 5, 20. And 4 times -1, it's -4. 4 times 0, it's 0. And here is 0. And 4 times 1 is 4. Now I'm gonna get matrix X. I'm gonna subtract these two matrices. Minus. The answer will be 0, 22, -19. And here is 7, 11, -11, -6, -18, and here is 21. Okay, now let's see page exercise 16, which is page 22. And this page, it's applications on the properties of addition and multiplications. It says this is matrix A and this is matrix A plus B transpose, and it says here find the matrix B. Okay, simply I can distribute the transpose in these two matrices. So A transpose plus B transpose equals this matrix 5, 3, 6, -1, 5, 8, and here's 4, 0, and 3. Okay, I have matrix A, so I can get A transpose, but in one step I'm gonna move A transpose to next side. So B transpose equals the matrix 5, 3, 6, -1, 5, 8, 4, 0, and 3 minus A transpose. And A transpose, it's 1, 0, 2, 2, 1, -3, 4, 5, -1. So B transpose equals I'm gonna subtract, so it's here's 4, 3 minus 2, it's 3 minus 2, it's negative, it's 1. I have here some students simple calculations يا جماعة مش عارف. I have here stupid mistakes. Okay, 6 minus 4, it's 2, and -1 minus 0, it's -1. 5 minus 1, it's 4. 8 minus 5, 3. 4 minus 2, it's 2. 0 minus -3, the answer is 3. And the last one, 3 minus negative 1, it's 4. And take care that the question wants you to get matrix B. So matrix B will be 4, 1, 2, negative 1, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Next question. It's exercise 17, page 22. And this is matrix A. Amr Ghazawi asked me about this question. Today. And this matrix B, prove that A is the additive inverse of 2B. What does it mean by the word additive inverse when I say negative 3? So its additive inverse is 3. This is an example, a simple example about this. Okay, first I'm gonna find 2B. So 2B equals 4, negative 6, and 12. This is 2B. Okay, take a look to 2B and A. So here's negative 4, and this is 4, this is 6, and this is negative 6, negative 12, and 12. So A is the additive inverse of 2B simply. But some teachers, not me, of course, want you to write an important rule about the additive inverse. This rule says that if we have this number and this is its additive inverse, to know that 3 is the additive inverse of negative 3, you must add them, and the result should be 0. So I'm gonna add A plus 2B. If the answer is 0, so I can say that A is the additive inverse of 2B. But for me, when I correct a question such that, just get 2B and write A is the additive inverse of 2B. But okay, let's make it so no one can catch a mistake for us. This is matrix A, negative 4, 6, and negative 12, plus 2B, which is 4, negative 6, and 12. The answer is 0 matrix. If we add these three numbers to these three numbers, the answer is 0. Okay, this question for excellent students. This is matrix X. Find A and B, where if X power 2 plus X equals 0 matrix. Okay, I'm gonna first get X power 2, which means matrix X times matrix X. This is A0, 1B. I'm gonna multiply it by A0, 1B. Let's remember how can we multiply two matrices. I'm gonna multiply the row by the column. So A times A, it's A power 2 plus 0 times 1, it's 0. So the answer is A power 2. Okay, this row by this column now. A times 0, it's 0, and 0 times B, it's 0, so the answer here is 0. This row by this column. 1 times A, it's A, and 1 times B, it's B, so the answer is A plus B. 1 times 0, it's 0, and B times B, there is B power 2. This is X transpose, sorry, X power 2. I'm gonna add now X power 2 plus X. So X power 2 plus X. Okay, let's use another color. X power 2, which is A power 2, 0, A plus B, and B power 2, plus A, 0, 1, B. Okay, let's add now. For sure, this is matrix A. A power 2 plus A. I'm gonna write it A power 2 plus A. We can't add such two numbers because A power 2 is not like A. 0 plus 0, it's 0. And A plus B plus 1. A plus B plus 1. And B power 2 plus B. Here's B power 2 plus B. Okay, the question says that this addition, or the sum of these two matrices, equals 0 matrix. It means each element here would be 0. This is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and this is 0. Okay, I'm gonna write three equations now. First equation is a power 2 plus a equals 0. Another equation that a plus b plus 1 equals 0. And the last equation is b power 2 plus b equals 0. Okay, let's solve this one. I'm gonna get a as a common factor, so a open bracket a plus 1 equals 0. Simply a will be 0 and a plus 1 will be 0, so I have two answers for a. It's 0 and -1. Also here I can replace a with by 0 and -1 in this equation to get two answers for b, but I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna take a common factor for b open bracket b plus 1 equals 0. For sure b will be 0 and b plus 1 will be 0 and b is -1. This is the question for excellent students. Okay, next page. This is page oh, I'm sorry, it's the same page, page 23, another question for excellent students. The question says B transpose plus C transpose equals 1, 2, -3, 0, and this is matrix A. Find matrix Y, and this is matrix Y. Okay, now I'm gonna distribute the transpose over these two terms. So Y equals AB all transpose plus AC all transpose. Now Y equals, I'm gonna distribute the transpose on A times B, and you must remember the rule that we must distribute a transpose on a product of two matrices. The answer will be B transpose first times A transpose plus C transpose times A transpose. Okay, to get matrix Y, I have here A matrix A, because so I can get A transpose, but I don't have B and C. Simply I'm gonna do something as take A as a common factor, and you must take in your consideration that A transpose will be on this side, because A here and to the left, sorry, to the right part of C transpose, and A transpose to the right part of B transpose. So when you take A transpose as a common factor, should be to the right, and here will be B transpose plus C transpose. Okay, Y equals B transpose plus C transpose is 1, 2, -3, and 0. I'm gonna write it here. 1, 2, -3, and 0. Multiply by A transpose, which is -1, 0, 2, and 3. Now I'm gonna multiply these two matrices. Simply, the answer will be, I'm gonna multiply the row by the column. 1 times -1 is -1, and 2 times 0 is 0, so the answer here is -1. The same row by another column. So 1 times 2, it's 2. 2 times 3 is 6, so the answer is 8. This row now, -3 times -1 is 3, and 0 times 0 is 0, so the answer is 3. And here's -3 times 2, it's -6, and 0 times 3, it's 0, so the answer here is -6. Okay, next page. This is for trigonometry, exercise 9, page 45. It says find the radian and the degree measure for of a central angle subtended by arc length 4 and a circle of radius 4. Let's remember this triangle. Here is L, and here is theta rad, and here is R. So I want to get L, we multiply theta rad by R. If I want to get theta rad, I'm gonna divide L by R. Okay, the question says find the radian degree measure of central angles. So theta rad equals L over R, which is 8 over 4, and the answer would be 2 rad. This is the central angle. Now I'm gonna convert 2 rads to degree using another rule, which is theta degree over 180 equals theta rad over 3.14. Okay, I'm gonna write here theta degree over 180 equals 2 rad over 3.14 and makes cross multiplication to get theta degree. Let me see here the answer. I don't have a calculator, so I'm gonna do it, copy it from a booklet. Okay, I have two answers here, which same answers, and another answer here, page 45. Okay, it's 114 degrees, 38 minutes, and 59 seconds. Okay, exercise 10. Find the radian degree measure of central angles obtained by arc length 10 and a circle of radius 8. Same question, I'm sorry. Again, theta rad equals L over R, which is 10 over 8. The answer will be 5 over 4 rad. Now I'm gonna convert it to degree using the same rule here. So theta degree will be equals 71 degree, 39 minutes, and 21.78 seconds. Okay, same page. Find the length of arcs obtained by central angle theta, where theta equals 220 in a circle of radius 14. Okay, in the triangle rule, you must remember that L equals theta rad times R. So I have to get theta rad, and I have 220. So I'm gonna convert 220 to rad. Okay, so theta rad over 3.14 equals theta degree, which is 220 over 180. Okay, simply cross multiplication, so theta rad will be approximately 3.84 rad. So this is theta rad. I'm gonna get the length of arc, so L equals theta rad, which is 3.84 multiplied by the radius, which is 14, and get the answer in your calculator. Approximately will be 53.76 centimeters. Okay, for this question, it says find the length of the arc obtained by central angle. This is theta and this is r. Again, we have theta. I want to convert it to theta rad, so I'm gonna replace pi by 3.14. So theta rad equals 2 times 3.14 over 3. This is the most simple way to get theta rad, and it will be 2.1 rad, and some students write it as 2.09 rad. I prefer this answer. Now the length of arc, so L equals theta rad, which is 2.1 times the radius, which is 10, so the answer would be 21 centimeters. On the same page, we have exercise 13. It says find the length of the radius of the arc. It's 20, and central angle 80 degrees, 14 minutes and 45 seconds. Again, we're gonna get theta rad over 3.14 equals 80 degree, 14 minutes, 45 seconds over 180. We can't get the length of the radius even we have theta rad, so I'm gonna get theta rad. Okay, theta rad equals approximately theta rad is 1.4 rad. This is theta rad. I'm gonna get now the length of radius, which is r. It's L over theta rad. So it's 20 over 1.4. And the answer will be 14.3, approximately 14.3 centimeters. Exercise 14, find the length of radius, and this is the arc length, this is the arc length, and this is the central angle pi, which I'm gonna replace it by 3.14. So 3.14 over 6, which is 0.52 rad. Now I'm gonna get the radius, so radius equals 7 over 0.52. The answer is 13.4, approximately 13.4 centimeters. Okay, exercise 15, and this is page 46. A circle of perimeter 10 pi centimeters. Find the measure of the central angle subtended by arc length 4. Okay, you must remember the perimeter of the circle and the area of the circle. Perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r. And the question says that the perimeter is 10 pi. So I'm gonna write, instead of perimeter, I'm gonna write 10 pi, which equals the same rule here, equals 2 pi r. And pi be divided, simply, I'm gonna simplify pi, cancel with pi, so 2r equals 10, which means that r equals 5. Now I can get the measure of central angle, which is theta rad, equals L over r, which is equals L, it's 4 over the radius 5, it's 4 over 5 rad. Okay, exercise 16, the ratio between the measure of three angles of triangle 2 to 3 to 5 and the measure of each angle. We did questions such that in our classwork. I'm gonna make a ratio table. I'm gonna write here the sum, and the sum is 10, and I know the sum of the three angles, it's 180. I'm gonna make cross multiplication to get the measure of each angle. I'm gonna make cross multiplication here. And if I wanted to do it in rad, you can convert each one to rad, or simply you can make another table 2 to 3 to 5 to 10, and the sum of the angles in circular measure in rad measure, it's not 180, it will be 3.14. And now you're gonna make a cross multiplication for this one to get the measure of each angle. Use a calculator. The answers here is 36 degree, 54 degree, and 90 degrees. And for rad, here, the answers is 0. I can't believe it's a calculator mistakes. I don't know why. I mean, 0.628 rad, and this is 0.94. I don't know what's this number, 2 rad, and the last one, it's 1.57 rad, because this is 90. I know there it's measured in rad. Okay, exercise 17, we are on the same page, page 46, and it says that the sum of measures of two angles of triangle is pi over 2 rad, and the difference between them is 10. Find the measure of each of them in degree and rad. I'm gonna say is make it's a word problem. We did something like this in in the class. So let the first angle be x, and let let the second angle be y. The question says that the sum of them, x plus y, equals pi over 2, which is 90 degrees, and the difference between them, so x minus y, then we have two equations. I'm gonna solve these two equations by adding the two equations. So it's 2x equals 100, so x equals 50, and so y will be 40 degrees. Then I'm gonna convert each one of them to rad, and the answer will be for 50 degrees, it's 157 over 180 rad, and for 40 it's 157 over 225 rad. Some students write it in decimals. It's okay, no problem. In decimals, the answer is I'm gonna write the answer in decimals, page 46, 0.82 or 87 for 50 degrees, and 0.6697. This is for 40 degrees. Okay. Exercise 28, and this is page 53. Something like this will be in the exam, inshallah. We have 2 cosine 2x equals root 3. I'm gonna move this 3 to next side by divide, or we say such way we divide this by 2 and divide this by 2. So cosine 2x equals root 3 over 2. And what's the angle that we make cosine for this angle? The answer will be root 3 over 2. So you must take a look in your table, or use shift cosine root 3 over 2. I don't have a calculator here, but I can make 2x will be cosine to the power -1 root 3 over 2. So 2x equals 30 degrees, so x equals 15, and don't forget to write the solution set. Solution set will be 15. Okay, letter B. Let's use another color. Tan 3x equals 1. So to get this angle, to get any angle 3x equal, I'm going to use a calculator. So tan to the power -1 for 1, so 3x equals 45. So x equals 15, and the solution set equals 15. You must write the solution set. Okay, for this one I'm going to move 1 to next side. Let's use another color. So negative sine 3x equals -1. Then I'm gonna divide each two sides by -1, so sine 3x equals 1. And use the calculator to get 3x. To get any angle, you use the calculator. Sine to the power -1, 1, which is 90. So 3x equals 90, which means that x equals 30 degrees, and the solution set will be 30. Okay, for letter D, it says tan x equals 3, tan power 230, sine power 2, 270. I have to do this using calculator, so tan x equals 3 multiplied by tan 30, it's root 3 over 3 to the power of 2, multiplied by sine 270, which is -1 to the power of 2, and the answer will be 1. So tan x equals 1, which means that x equals 45 degrees, and the solution set equals 45. Okay, for this one, let's use another color. We have fine green, black pen. So it's 2 cosine x. Actually, it's not good. Let's use red one. So 2 cosine x cosine 30. So I have to take a look in the table to know cosine 360. It's not 30, I'm sorry. And cosine 360, it's 1. So I'm gonna multiply this by 1 equals cosec 45. And cosec, it's the reciprocal of sine. So sine 45, it's 1 over root 2. So cosec 45, it's root 2 to the power of 2. No bottom for cosec on the calculator. Minus cotan 45 and cotan 45. Cotan is the reciprocal of tan. So tan 45, it's 1. So cotan 45, another 1. Okay, so 2 cosine x times 1 is 2 cosine x equals root 2 to the power 2 of 2. 2 minus 1. The answer is 1. So cosine x equals half. Because I'm gonna divide these two sides by 2. This 2 will be cancelled with this 2. So the answer here is half. And use a calculator to get what's the angle that we make it cosine. The answer is half. So x equals 60. And the solution set equals 60. Finally, the last question, tan power 2 45. Tan power 2 45, it's 1 to the power of 2 minus cosine power 2 60, it's half, equals sine x times sine 45, it's 1 over root 2 or root 2 over 2, and cosine 45, it's 1 over root 2 or root 2 over 2. Tan 60, it's root 3. Okay, this is cosine x, but this is multiplying, huh? Okay, 1 minus half power 2, it's 3/4 equals sine x, and 1 over root 2 times 1 over root 2, it's half times root 3, so the answer is root 3 over 2. Okay, I want to move this number to next side, means I'm gonna divide here by root 3 over 2, divide there by root 3 over 2, so sine x equals, it's 3 over 4 divide root 3 over 2, and now sine x equals root 3 over 2. And use the calculator to get the answer, and the solution set will be 60. Thank you, dear students. I enjoyed do something like this for you. I hope that this tube will be useful for you, inshallah, in studying. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.